All right, sweet. So yeah, I'm about to play. I'm about to play a song from with the video.
Okay, Shadows.
Does anyone want to talk about the song?
Do I want to talk about the song?
Yeah, anything about it that stands up?
No, I mean we recorded the music video for it on our way to Arizona. It was a fest we had out there, and I just said, you know what, we need a music video. Let's get that one going. You know, we're trying to push this song next. I said, fucking might as well fucking take our guy with us that does our videos and just have him record the road trip there and shit. There's actually like a mini documentary kind of thing that he did with the song. But we're like, dude, we just want like a legit video for that song.
Yeah.
He had like looped a few fucking tracks on it. So we're like, nah, we're gonna pull out just the actual like video out of it and then maybe do something with it later. There's like a lot more that we never released that's still kind of there, but I think eventually we'll put it out.
That's dope. So yeah, I'm gonna play it. Shadows from Blood Sky from the album
Prologue to the Apocalypse.
Yeah, that's right. I really like this. We can't hear it, but I do like this. So like now I put it in track.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I know when it stops. So then after all the things gone. Have you got it in the breakup?
No,
Yeah. So it's a little different.
I've never really been
Me neither. Yeah. I never understood that much, but this song's really good. And then after I'll show it to you after the song. You're not gonna be here. Yeah. I had a little bit, and then after I post it on the site. Yeah. That's Carolina. Actual. It's already up on the full site, but I have it open on my this website, but soon at the end of Spotify. Right now, kind of like Bandcamp. So I just post it. Yeah, soon it's gonna be on Spotify. Okay, cool, man. Right now, I got a bad, and then I did I got a album off by Cold. Actually, this area, like, has kind of yeah.
I'm sure a lot of them.
Oh, that is all great stuff. What like stars that power bank. Every it's good. I saw him with those.
I haven't seen it. I heard they're good. I've heard of them back. I saw Power Live.
Yeah, what is it? Yeah.
Okay. And that was
Oh, Target's great.
yeah. I'm like that old grubby dude that just doesn't listen to anything new.
Alright, well, we're back. That was Shadows from Blood Scribe, super dope song. So, what's next for the band, you think?
Well, right now we're just trying to write. If everything goes good. It looks like right now our lineup is kind of set. We're pretty happy with the sound. We're happy with the members. After multiple changes throughout the last years, kind of setting us back. Fucking from health problems to people starting families, myself included. fucking people leaving, changing their mind, and everything else. So right now we're down to guitars, basses, drummer, vocals, just 4-piece simple. It's actually made it a lot easier to actually kind of get everything together and get everyone in the room and just start writing. So it works out with everyone's schedule right now. So I feel like the writing part's finally getting done. To where before some people were like, oh, I can't do this day, I can't do that day, or some people wouldn't be able to play a show or something. So now it's just like everything's kind of flowing nicely. So I feel like hopefully within the next few months we'll have a full album done.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And then we'll record that, send it out to the label, hopefully get a date back from him, and then try to put that out. Sick. Hopefully summertime. But I mean, right now we have maybe I want to say 6 new songs.
Yeah. Oh, word?
Yeah, it's 6. I think we just kind of started on the 7th. It's there. Mm-hmm. It's not fully complete. So we got about 6 full songs that just kind of need, little polishing here and there, and should be good. And then the 7th one we're working on. So, I mean, hopefully we'll have we want to put 10 minimum, maybe 12 max. And then just an intro, outro, and then be done with it. But this time around, I feel like I want to have more say in the whole part of it. As far as I mean, not myself included, just myself, but the whole band. I want us to really be involved in the editing part of it, the mixing and stuff. Only because last time we kind of were all new to the whole thing. Well, not fully new. Mm-hmm. We've done demos and shit like that, but putting out a full album that's gonna be in stores and everything, we just kind of let people do it. Mm-hmm. We're you do it. So I felt like there was a lot of parts that we could have adjusted and kind of made it better. So this time I really wanted to sound much better than what we expect. Yeah. And be able to really say no, I don't like that part. I don't like this part. So that might hold us back a little bit more as far as putting it out, but I feel like once we put it out, it's going to be a lot better. Yeah. And it would be something that we're fully happy with. Because I feel like the last album was good, but it was our first full length, fully mastered everything. So I feel like we were just kind of testing out the water, seeing what, we got out of it. And then people liked it, luckily. So, I mean, now we can really pick and choose and say, I want this and that on there. And then now that it's a 4-piece, it's everyone has a say on their instrument and their, me and as far as vocals and stuff, I can really say I want this, and the guitarist can say I really want this sound, and we all kind of agree on each other's sounds, so we kind of leave it up to the member to really figure out what they need. Yeah. So we trust each other, we've known each other long enough. Yeah. So our bassist is probably the newest guy. He's only been with us maybe I want to say 4 months. He's pretty young. It's actually his birthday today. Oh, nice. Happy birthday, Fabio.
Happy birthday, bro.
So he's new, but dude, he's super talented, dude. He's really good. One of the few basses that we got him is a legit bassist, not a guitarist, playing bass. He legit plays bass. That's his thing. So he's really good. He has, probably most of his, teen years playing bass and stuff. So he's really good, and he brought in this sound and this. He adds to the track, not just kind of follows along. So it's kind of made it a lot better.
Yeah, it's hard for a bassist. Most times, it's the dude that just kind of lazy as fuck.
Yeah, usually it's the guy that shows up and just kind of, hey, what'd you play there? And just kind of follows along. But no, this guy, he puts in his fills. We've given him he's well off, Mm-hmm. So we trust him enough, and we've given him parts where he's on his own. Yeah. That fill in the bass tracks and shit like that, Where before it was just follow the guitar and just kind of make it, sound good. So now he has his own thing, kind of. There's parts in some of the new songs where he's just playing on his own. So we're trying to really integrate every member into it. Yeah. So that we can really get the sound that we want, and everyone has a say in it.
That's dope. I was listening to something. I was listening to an interview with Code Orange. No. And they brought up a fucking really good fact that now that they're stopped doing full lengths and they're just really doing singles and just a couple songs. Because they made a good point that usually when bands put out a full length, people usually check out 5-6 songs and that they'll just play, and then there's kind of like songs that just kind of go off the radar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they were saying if you put out like one really good song, and then like a couple months put out like 3 songs, people get into them and they just learn those songs, and it ends up being more beneficial than like putting a free LP. And I was thinking about that recently, but I haven't been in a band, so I couldn't really test that out.
No, it's definitely true, and we've actually talked about it because we always say like we don't. That's why the first album only had 10 songs. We were like, we're gonna do more because the label said you guys are welcome to do 12 as many as you want, but at least give me something more. Like I think he said like more than 8 or something.
Yeah.
Or else it'd have to be like an EP or some shit. So we're like, no, we'll do like 10. But normally, like we don't at the time we didn't want to put out too many songs. So we're like, it's we're just kind of pushing songs, just to try to get it done. So I feel like once you get onto your second album, if you have like a deadline, you're kind of just writing to write.
Yeah.
And it's not like something that you're just kind of trying to fill in those tracks. Or I mean, if you do like 3 tracks that you're like fully taking your time on, they're gonna sound like fucking dope. And then everything else, eventually will come. And then if you want to put those, 3 and then that 1 and then that other one together, you get an album out of it. But at least those those tracks slowly coming out kind of get their own time, to shine, and then eventually the next one comes out. Rather than giving you 10 songs and then you're like, I like this one, so I'm gonna listen to these 3 and then forget about the other 7,
Yeah.
So that makes sense. I mean, I can see that. But I guess it would be harder for bands like that because they're on like a bigger label, and I'm sure that they have like deadlines or they gotta meet a certain,
Yeah, exactly.
Album count by a certain amount of years and shit.
Yeah, well, like you guys are the dopest band in the area.
Oh, thanks.
And man, big supporter, and I'll be following your guys' career all the way, even when I'm old, because I want you guys to keep playing.
Oh, dude, we've said it. Whenever we feel like we're not having fun, we're done. But to this day, I don't think I've gotten to the point where I've gotten to the point where I'm like, I'm tired of this shit. But I feel like it's like it's like the longest relationship we've ever had.
Yeah.
It's like we've been. I mean, given that 3 of us are old, like not original. I guess it would be only 2. But really, I left for like a year and I came back on vocals. But I mean, pretty much like we've been together like 11. No, actually no. Fuck. Been together 14 years.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So 3 of us have been pretty much together with the band for like 12 years. So I mean, every now and then we get fed up. We're like, fuck this. But I've never really.
You always usually come back though.
Yeah, we'll take some time off. I'll skip a few practices and shit, and then show up with a clean.
Yeah.
And there's times where like I was just like fed up, and I'm like, fuck this shit. But then I see a show, like I see a band, and I go to a show, and I'm like, fuck, I want to play.
You just can't kick it.
Yeah, nah, dude. I'm like, I need to fucking play. Like this is dope. It's fun. So like I said, if it's ever not fun, then I'll call it quits. But for now, I'm still having fun.
Yeah, because when the high of being in the band, like like the actual high when you're in the practice room and you've got it all together. When it's complete.
Yeah.
Drums on point, everything's on point, and then the high of taking it to the show and it killing it, like nothing tops that shit.
Yeah, dude. It's like you put all your time and effort into this one project, and then you get to really show it off at the show.
Yeah.
It's just that initial feeling. You're like, fuck yeah, this is what I want to feel, and you don't actually get that from a lot,
Yeah.
Like many people at work don't ever get that, from going to work and doing, your hardest fucking work.
Yeah.
You don't even get that. You get your paycheck and that's about it. But at most you might get like, oh, good job kind of. But you're never gonna get that reward of someone really being hyped about what you created and then fucking going off. Like seeing people fucking just mosh and go crazy for something you wrote. You're like, fuck yeah,
Especially someone from another area.
Yeah, someone that doesn't even fucking know you. Like someone that just met you. You're like, fuck, like that was cool, dude. And you're like, oh shit, all right, cool. Like that feeling is great. That's probably like the reason I play.